Let's get rolling. Now the news, brought to you by the Lost Bros. But two, of course, we're just going to start off with all this new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge information. But two used to be a quiet nowhere. Now it's on the front line of conflict as people run each other over with strollers and ECVs. That's right. The planet's way station for interplanetary travelers, Black Spire Outpost, is like an old Route 66 town in our world, bypassed by modern lightspeed transit routes. All of this does explain the 3 rides, BB's Bouncing Balls, Watto's Junkyard Jamboree, and, of course, Black Spire Pod Racing.
What was the first one?
What was the first one? BB's Bouncing Balls?
So good.
Yeah. One of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge's centerpieces, one of the actual attractions, is Rise of the Resistance. And thanks to D23, Entertainment Weekly, and every quote-unquote important news outlet on Earth, we have more information. We weren't invited. More information, nor was any Disney fan site, it appears. They invited real media. So anyway, Rise of the Resistance. The wait line begins beneath a mobile cannon turret, which forms an archway to a path leading to an ancient alien ruin carved into the rocky cliffs of the planet Batuu. The ground is hardened mud, actually concrete, but you can see the footprints of Resistance soldiers here and the tracks of R2-D2. The tracks were made by dragging the mold of the bottom of an actual R2-D2 used in the films through wet cement.
That's so cool.
Yeah. This was also done to replicate how Star Wars fans felt after The Last Jedi. These headphones keep getting caught. All right. I'm going to fix that wire. The R2 tracks continue down a curving tree-lined path until we arrive at the caves where guests will sleep overnight during their first night of queuing. Quote, the Resistance likes to set up in the ruins of ancient civilizations like on Yavin 4, said Imagineering creative director John Lorena, referring to the temple base in the first Star Wars film. That's why they've picked Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Oh.
Give Nick a minute.
That's so good.
That light is way too bright. Like Ronald Reagan is almost like invisible today.
It's really bright.
A bright light.
We'll fix it. You know,
Switch to Ray. Let's look at it. Nope. Anyway, go into the light, Ronald.
It's funny to see that from the street, by the way. Like, you can see him.
Yeah, I didn't realize that, but I keep saying it's like Home Alone when he pretends there's people in the house. Yeah,
it looks just like that.
That's why I leave him there when I go away. So people like there's someone here. I'm not bringing into that house.
There's some weird guy sitting in the window.
If they did break in, they'd be like, what the hell is this?
Imagine breaking into this house.
Well, 4 12-year-olds live here. There's furniture made solely of popcorn buckets. The story of Galaxy's Edge is that the Resistance and the First Order are both visiting Black Spire Outpost in search of something, likely a fast pass. But there are other things to explore too. The line winds through a cave and a dry aqueduct and a shallow dips in the flat shelves of rock that were used to clean and wash things. Guests can wash their clothes on day 2 here. It's a long line. A little further along, the line weaves through an ancient worship site, although the little alcoves in the wall lined with mineral weeping stones are missing the sacred objects they once held. One of the objects was a small animatronic boy. We're doing much better this week, I can tell. Someone has laughed this week. It's better than last week.
It's genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's is always genuine.
Mine's
Mine's
always.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that.
The good guys aren't very careful with the ancient archaeology sites. They've used laser torches to carve open the ruins to create wider space for their blaster arsenal and flight equipment. In fact, they've lasered right through the Wizard of Oz scene. It was in the great movie ride. There was a witch and big lollipops, flowers.
Little Ewoks, all them.
Yeah. Ewok. It was an Ewok village.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren came out. That's actually, they were just recycling all that into the ride. Yeah. They were just redressed. Little fur coats.
Will they still sing a song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yub nub. Yub nub over. Never. A tractor beam pulls your transport into the destroyer in the pre-show experience, and when the doors open, guests are standing in a giant auditorium-sized first-order hangar filled with scores of stormtroopers and TIE fighters. From there, the visitors are hustled into a small torture room, similar to the one where Kylo Ren once tortured Poe Dameron. In fact, it's a tower suite from Disney's Riviera Resort. Small corner room.
So small.
How small is it? You don't stay here long. Soon you learn, just like Riviera, soon you learn something valuable that the Resistance will need to fight the First Order, and once you get broken out of the cell, the real ride begins. Park officials won't say exactly how long the ride is, but they did say it's not 28 minutes. Yeah. You know, it's really funny when it's someone else's rumor that gets misinterpreted and everyone on Earth says they're wrong. I've never been on the other side of it. It's really enjoyable. Anyway. Once you flee the interrogation room, you board a trackless cart that will guide you through the rest of the ride, gliding through one hangar that contains 2 towering AT-ATs and eventually bringing you face to face with Kylo Ren. And as we learned from the warning sign, the ride ends with a swift drop, and the drop is when the poorly maintained floor develops a large hole that the cars fall through.
Aww.
Yes. The other attraction, the Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run, will give fans a chance to fly the fastest ship in the galaxy. When the expansion opens in Anaheim this summer and Orlando in the fall. You approach from the same perspective that Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi had when they laid their eyes on Han Solo and Chewbacca's ride for the first time. A much more pure time before Darth Maul came back to life 15 times. Yeah, that's the thing.
Like a cat.
It's 9. Cat has 9 lives.
9 num.
What?
9 what?
9 num.
9 lives. What?
9 num.
What's a 9 num?
The pilot, dude.
9?
Isn't it Neon Nub? I thought it was Neon Nub.
People pronounce it different ways.
Is it Neon Nub or 9 Nub?
It's both. It's one of those things that people pronounce. It's like at and ATAT.
Yeah, but that's more understandable. There's definitely a way to pronounce his name.
There's definitely a lot of people that say 9 num.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah. That's why they joke that the guy in the sequels would be 10 num.
I've never heard that.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
Anyway. You'll be more impressed than they were, but this is still not the Falcon in its peak physical condition. It's pocked with laser blasts and burns, and its thrusters are gasping to activate. Oh, I'm sorry, that's actually just a Primeval World ride vehicle. That's wrong. At this point in the Falcon's history, Han Solo is no longer with us, but Porgs are. Oh boy.
Yay.
Don't worry, a man is dead, but there's Porgs. Chewie has partnered with the Weequay space pirate Hondo Onaka, a charming scoundrel from the Clone Wars and Rebel shows, to fund the refurbishment of the Falcon while using it to run contraband through the galaxy. The contraband is unsold inside-out unicorn pop vinyls. Couldn't get rid of them.
Nope.
The ship is parked facing outward with its engines flanking a curved loading dock embedded in the mountainside that frames Black Spire Outpost, the Casablanca-like roads where the real-world chapter of the Star Wars story is set. Somebody say Casablanca? Could it be? Anyway. Yeah, they're going to put the front half of a plane in Black Spire Outpost, actually. Inside that mountain is a shipping operation where visitors will wait in line for their chance to climb into the cockpit. And as with everything in Galaxy's Edge, this becomes part of a story. You're not tourists waiting in line. You and your fellow guests are signing up to be freelance smugglers.
Yes.
Yeah. Standing on the bridge, waiting to greet you with his sales pitch is Hondo in audio animatronic form. This will be the second most complex audio animatronic ever built. The first, of course, Imhotep from Revenge of the Mummy. Really, the motion is just so fluid. Your souls are mine! The alien with the spiky beard and turtle shell skin has a jolly disposition despite a lifetime of desperation. The figure looming over you is a state-of-the-art animatronic with dialogue delivered in signature Russian Caribbean accent. By the way, Russian and Caribbean is the style of cuisine also at Sebastian's Bistro.
Intriguing.
Yes. It's where we should have sent you on your date.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Sebastian's Bistro. They're only open for 2 hours, so it's rough. Guests will share in the profits with Hondo if they're successful in their mission. We'll split it 90-10, carry the 1 minus the 10%. Yeah. This is the same math Disney uses to pay cast members on the Disney college program. I'm joking. That would have been a much larger percent than they pay those cast members. next week. Hondo and Chewie need 2 pilots, 2 gunners, and 2 flight engineers for each run. An operator will call out the number of each group when it's time to take off, and in the meantime, you're free to roam about the cabin and break stuff that I'll put on a maintenance report. Yeah. Chess pieces 4 and 3 are broken on the chess table. Someone cracked the floorboard. They really are in control of the ship. It's a completely interactive experience, said Scott Trowbridge. If gunners don't fire and hit that TIE fighter, maybe you'll get some shocks. That's the job of the flight engineers seated in the back who have to push buttons to extinguish fires or redirect power. And if pilots don't fly right to avoid that oncoming mountain, your ship is going to smash into that wall, Trowbridge says. I don't know if you've ever seen foreigners in rental cars on I-4, but there's going to be a lot of wall crashing. Is this the exit? I don't know. You're right over that Magic Kingdom median. Your reputation as every time I go to the resorts, that median, there's always a car. I want to get a dash cam just to get it every time. Your reputation as a smuggler will travel with you, however. The Disney Parks Play app on your phone tracks your experience and transmits that information throughout Galaxy's Edge. And more often than not, your reputation will be Stitch eating a page.
Oh, boy.
No.
Oh, man.
Just fix it. It's not hard.
Oh, you sound like me. Let's talk about shopping, what we all really care about.
Woohoo!
The Droid Depot, which is next to Lowe's and Home Depot, is located in the market, inviting patrons to pick parts and pieces off a conveyor belt and then build and customize their astromech droids. R series or BB series are the choices. The droids are capable of interacting with elements of the land and responding to guest behaviors, unlike droids that run Disney parks. They have no idea what guests want. Additional programming chips and accessories can be added to the droid to further customize their abilities. The Droid Depot will also offer guests pre-built droids, including C-3PO, who has quite a bit to say, especially if you put on his head backwards, and a Rex, who will happily play whatever music you want you have through your smartphone through intergalactic Bluetooth connection. So who's ready to blast some gangster rap from Captain Rex?
Woo! Right here.
Rex gonna give it to you.
That's amazing.
Rex gonna give it to you. Oh my God.
Read a 709 Legion.
7.
7.
Yes.
Yeah, it is Legion 709. There's a lot of 7s tonight. The shop also offers droid-inspired products and much more. An intergalactic tourist need and fret, as all merchandise will be labeled in dollars. Oh boy. Yes. Meanwhile, at Savi's workshop, guests are given the opportunity to draw upon the Force as they build their own elegant lightsaber. And at the heart of every saber is a Kyber crystal. And during a guided tour, each guest will have 4 options: a Peace Justice crystal, a Power Control crystal, an Elemental Nature crystal, and a Colombian coffee crystal. Will you embrace the light side of the Force like Luke Skywalker, or the dark side of the Force, or maybe just the dark roast? Only time. Thank you. Yeah, that's fair.
Worst joke of the week. There it is. Came pretty early this week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, it's later than last week. Inside Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities, visitors will find a selection of mysterious and rare items for sale representing different eras of the Star Wars galaxy, including ancient Jedi and Sith artifacts, holocrons, lightsabers, pieces of the Sorcerer's Hat, and more. And as they explore the shop's nooks and crannies, they'll find Doc at his desk, checking his inventory, taking calls, and barking orders at the 6 other dwarfs. Doc.
Oh.
That's so unfair. That one was good.
No one laughed.
That was good.
Sorry.
Get out of here. Guests who venture to the creature stall, which is not a restroom. That's what I call the. That's what I call those World of Disney restrooms, the creature stall, those tiny ones. You'll find some fascinating and unusual beasts from all across the galaxy, ranging from the friendly Porgs and Tauntauns to the not-so-friendly Rathars, Wampas, and Disney coordinators. Nearby, you'll find the Toydarian Toy Maker stall, offering items crafted by the namesake Alien. It peddles artisan-style plush characters from Hallmark, wood and tin toys, and instruments. They look like those What are those things at Hallmark's? Itty bitties?
Oh,
But they're just bigger itty bitties. They're medium weediums or something like that. Don't play it again.
I was about to have you cue it up, but I guess I won't.
I'm going to move on before you can. Resistance Supply is a makeshift resource location, the Resistance hidden command post. It's good to know while you're hidden, you could still sell crap. Good job. On the flip side, the First Order Cargo is a temporary storage dock located near the market. Easily identified by the never-before-seen First Order TIE Echelon, it gives interstellar tourists a chance to pledge their loyalty to the Walt Disney Company by purchasing caps, gear, model ships, pins, and more.
We've already done that.
What?
What?
Just made fun of every high-ranking official in the company. I'm not sure that's true.
We've pledged our allegiance to the Walt Disney
I
Company.
pledge allegiance to the mouse. Let's talk about food. Run by an intriguing alien proprietor, Ogre's Cantina invites guests to share their tales from around the galaxy as they enjoy exotic beverages served in unique vessels. Potations with alcohol include the Bespin Fizz, Bloody Rancor, the Dagobah Slug Slinger, the Fuzzy Lumpkins, the Jedi Mind Trick, the Jet Juice, the Outer Rim Bar, the Sprained Calf, the T-1000, and the Yubna.
Which ones of those were jokes?
Right? Non-alcoholic drinks include the Black Spire Brew, the Blue Bantha, the Carbon Freeze, the Disney Dweller, the Hyperdrive Punch U, the Jamba Juice, Mugen Tea, and Oval Tea. Provisions also include a Cantina Mix, which is Disney popcorn with more salt.
It wasn't even really a joke.
Nope. It's probably what it
right,
is. Yeah. It's colored salt. You'll find Oga lurking in the shadows with Nick, and locals know better than to dare cross the proprietor. DJ R3X, formerly known as Captain Rex, the Starspeeder 3000 pilot from Star Tours, now calls the Cantina home, where he's in charge of providing the musical entertainment. This is where we'll find out that a robot written to be bad at playing music still works a better soundboard than anyone on this show. Oh, look at that. It made him feel bad, and he ran a rim shot.
How dare you?
How about that?
How dare you?
I haven't been made fun of yet.
Oh.
Night is
I
young.
feel like I'm doing well
you're
because
right.
Michelle isn't on her phone yet, so I feel like I'm doing pretty well.
I'm not. I'm on the chats.
Oh, she's on the chat.
You're on the check.
Feeling hungrier than a Leviathan? My life's a food event. Head on over. It was before the show. Head over to Docking Bay 7.
7?
Yeah, 7. Food and cargo. A multi-purpose transport shuttle docked atop a large hangar for traveling food shuttles. Fun fact, this is a repurposed failed Disney food truck. That's where Chef Strono Cookie Tugs. That's not a joke. That's the name.
Wow.
Strono Cookie Tugs has converted his modified... Don't tug your cookie, kids. It's not healthy. Has converted his modified Siener Chal Ultipede transport,
Yep.
also not made up, into a popular mobile kitchen and restaurant. It actually is a Star Wars food truck. Can we talk about this? It's legit. His travels across the galaxy allow him to fill his pantry with exotic ingredients, and he's proud to present Tug's Grub, a traveling diner for diners traveling. Inspired by dishes he created during his time working for Maz Kanata in Taco Dana, where, of course, he learned to make tacos.
Yum.
That's just bad. I gave you a chance to move on quickly from now on, too. I let you
Taco Dana.
even a second.
Home of the taco.
Taco Dana.
Yeah. Better than Crunchwrap Donna. That's the adjacent planet.
Play it again?
Oh, come on! That was better! That's so mean! So mean. Put Michelle on camera. She keeps trying to sneak in here. There you go. Just leave it. No, leave it on her through the whole next joke. Here we go. Just leave it on her.
Yep, it's on.
Non-alcoholic beverages include the Fatro and Moof Juice Goof Juice, while entrees include the Braised Shock Roast, the Fried Endorian Tip Yip, the Felucian Garden Spread, the Ithorian Garden Loaf, the Smoked Baltrop Ribs, the Oven Roasted Yeep Norp, the Yob Nop Noop From, the Goop Noop Scram Norm, and the Yob Shrimp Noodle Salad. Yes. For dessert, there's chocolate cake. That's not even made up. That's legitimately the dessert. Okay, yeah, you could. We have fulfilled Michelle's contractual agreements for camera time. That Goozel from Slambrom sounds great.
Those noodles sound amazing.
Which ones? The Gloomfoms?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Docking Bay 7.
Seven.
Yeah, 7 food and cargo. We're going to have to live with that now, by the way. Has 2 children's menu options. The I'm now sleepy from waiting 8 hours to get in fried chicken with macaroni and cheese. And the Tauntaun plush tantrum chilled shrimp. Buy me a Tauntaun plush. And some chilled... What kid doesn't love chilled shrimp? Meanwhile, probably the only kids that can afford to go to the preview events. Excuse me, how is your shrimp? Meanwhile, Ronto Roasters has a large pod racing engine that will be firing up a barbecue pit for mouth-watering sandwiches. Sandwiches, like Darth Vader ate. Put them right in the grill, and they... Yeah, do that.
Oh, the garbage disposal.
Like a little garbage disposal on that vent. Yep. Gotta breathe between sandwiches. And then maybe we'll have another... Yep, there's another sandwich. I'm thinking Arby's. All right, that's enough.
We've got 10 hours of this.
Arby's, we have the force. When... Are you done yet?
Is it
even still the Darth Vader clip, or is Jason on the call?
I can hear you, Corless.
It's the Force Ghost!
I thought we got rid of him. Oh my goodness.
Good night, folks. While we're on this high, we're gonna get out of here. When customers line up to order, they'll encounter a former smelter droid carefully turning the spit of meats and complaining about his job. The droid, of course, portrayed by Tom Staggs. Items include the Miloorun juice, the turkey jerky, and the Ronto wrap filled with spiced grilled sausage and roasted pork. This does explain the original planned name for this establishment, J.J. Bink's Sausage Company. Guests will also be able to choose from a variety of exotic non-alcoholic drinks like the Sour Sarlacc and the Tatooine Sunset. And elsewhere in the bustling market, the milk stand will offer 2 local favorites, blue and green milk. The green milk that isn't sold will be used to make the cheese for Tony's. Very fresh. That's the cheese. Right from the Batu. What's the matter, Batu?
Hey.
4 years ago, the team visited Lucasfilm to get ideas for the ingredients, and Lucasfilm's response was, "You get to write the story." And after brainstorming what a bantha might consume in order to produce blue milk, they landed on a plant-based dairy drink, allowing more guests to enjoy it. I've waited my whole life to have blue milk, and now it's something that people from LA drink every morning. Thanks, Disney. Yum. Want some...
With their avocado toast.
Fruit milk. Avocado toast. It's avocado milk. That's what it's going to be.
Gross.
Can you milk an avocado?
You can milk anything. You just got to try hard enough. Other vendors... Cameron lost it. Other vendors in the area will highlight local delicacies like the colorful Outpost Mix, a popcorn snack combining savory, spicy, and sweet flavors, which is available to try at Kat Saka's Kettle. Kat Saka's. I hear this is going to be popular with the South Americans. You know why? Because they love Saka. On Friday,
I like that one.
On Friday, we learned that Star Wars Rise of the Resistance will have a height requirement of 40 inches as the attraction features a swift drop. Meanwhile, there is no height requirement to enter Disney's Hollywood studios as the drop has been very gradual. Good job, Matt. The cast member costumes for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge were revealed at a private event this week. Highlights include costumes with customizable pieces and a food and beverage apron designed to look like sewn-together food sacks. Isn't that Moana's winter costume? That's a thing. Yeah, the food sack costume was actually designed by Bob Chapek, who thought it was funny. Can we put them in food sacks? They gotta do it, right? Don't worry, cast members. We'll get him sacked in return. Abe. Brighton. We're gonna get him fired. The Brighton Barrel Activity Station. Well, we're out of Star Wars finally. The Brighton Barrel Activity Station will return to the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival this year. Guests will be able to paint 60 rain barrels to beautify struggling parts of the local community. That community, Toy Story Land.
Monkeys in a barrel. Okay.
Yeah, that is a thing. It was before you were born.
Monkeys in a barrel, yeah.
Monkey.
Right?
Yep. It's a thing.
Okay. Yeah. Because it's a barrel. You're painting a barrel.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh my.
Are there monkeys in there?
Maybe they're four. Okay, never mind. I'll explain after the show.
No, I just want to keep talking about this.
The barrel is Toy Story Land.
Our latest maintenance report pointed out the visible filth in the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh attraction. It seems that a lifetime of not wearing pants has finally caught up with the bear. The Disney Sky.
We love Winnie the Pooh. So.
We do.
Yeah.
Maybe pants. Winnie the Pooh and pants too.
Then Donald would have to wear them too.
Mickey.
And Mickey. Well, Mickey wears pants.
Mickey wears pants. He's
He doesn't wear
topless.
a shirt.
Pluto.
Pluto's a dog.
Yeah, he don't wear anything.
The Disney Skyliner. You know what else doesn't wear clothes? Monkeys in a barrel. The Disney Skyliner has been doing some test runs with the cabins covered with tarps, and our recent photo reports prove that the Disney Skyliner has gone to the Guardians of the Galaxy School of Stealth. You completely ruined that. Why did you laugh over it? Guardians of the Galaxy School of Stealth for the Skyliners. Oh, man. New merchandise featuring the Orange Bird has been released, showing off the colorful mascot looking cool in a pair of sunglasses. The shirt says, "Deal with it." Recently, they can't all be amazing. That was our dad joke of the week. Recently, a pair of Haunted Mansion Tombstone salt and pepper shakers materialized at Memento Mori. It's perfectly themed as Master Gracie famously died of high blood pressure. Yeah. And they've updated the attraction. Constance is now holding the shakers instead of a hatchet. Recently, Liberty Square Market of the Magic Kingdom released the Frog Prince Whoopie Pie, a cinnamon whoopie pie with graham cracker icing and a green chocolate frog. Now Disney's doing chocolate frogs? It does explain the name of Disney's newest attraction, though, Sorcerer Mickey and the Escape from Suntrust.
I like that one.
That's all that matters.
You just got Woody Woodpecker with your laugh. It was like, ha 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 ha.
You see, Cameron, Woody Woodpecker was a cartoon. Never mind.
Yeah, worked there.
He was sold in barrels. A mystery apparatus has appeared on a time rover at Dinosaur. No one knows if this is a camera system for the ride, video, or security, but WDWNT has the exclusive. It's designed to read how much money you have left to spend. Displays it just like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Just click on the person. Yep. Nick's favorite attraction is the companion restroom. I don't need another balloon. During the Oscars, we got a new look at the remake of The Lion King coming this summer. We can hear John Caney, who plays Rafiki, saying, "It is time." And given what we've seen of the film so far, the time is 1994. Because it's a shot-for-shot remake. I'm going to move on now. But be sure to subscribe if you are enjoying these jokes.
Please.
Disney's Animal Kingdom might be getting a new shade structure for the tram and security bag check area. In an attempt to get its own shade structure, Toy Story Land has applied to become its own park. You see, Michelle, it's very hot, and there's no covering.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. At Epcot's Canada Pavilion, guests can find a new line of apparel featuring Mickey Mouse in a multicolored pattern inspired by the Canadian retailer Hudson's Bay. It is nicer than the Hudson River line, which features Dory Belly Up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's for all you Northeasters out there. Trader Sam's now has a new version of the Oa Bowl. The bowl features 3 tikis in the See No Evil, Hear No Evil, and Speak No Evil poses. The statues actually represent 3 Disney managers representing See No Issues, Hear No Concerns, and Speak No Criticism. No, I thought it was good. All right.
That was good.
This summer, Disneyland Paris will be offering a signature experience themed to their celebration of the Lion King. It features the best seats in the house for the Lion King Rhythms of the Pride Lands, a private encounter with Minnie Mouse, lunch with Mickey and Rafiki, and a personal message from Simba, which reads, "Hope you like the event. I have no idea who the mice are." It's a Lion King package. The package retails for approximately €99 or €10 less than a Disney After Hours ticket. LeBron James has teamed up with Nike to create shoes themed to Woody from Toy Story. This comes out of Toy Story 4, where Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Jesse, and Bo Peep reunite to lose the NBA Finals to the Golden State Warriors. Yeah. That is the sports joke of the week, brought to you by Davis Love III. The Sublime kiosk at Disney Springs closed this week, and Something Silver is scheduled to close soon as well. Fans held a moment of silence when they tried to figure out where these stores were located. Is that the one that's next to the sunglasses? I don't know. Sugar Boo and Company will open soon at the downtown Disney district at the Disneyland Resort. The shop offers uplifting art print signs and home goods. Their best-selling sign, "Home is where the proposed 4th hotel was supposed to go." Not only will the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique expand to the Magic Kingdom, but it will open a 3rd location at Walt Disney World in Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. The Grand Floridian location will mark the first one where the girls walk out less formally dressed than when they entered.
Oh.
People have money.
Mm-hmm.
Topiaries are being installed ahead of the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival, which will have already begun by the time we come back next week. One new addition is the brand new Kermit the Frog topiary in the France Pavilion, which shows Kermit on a bicycle with baguettes, or as the French call him, fast food.
That was good.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thanks for the seal of approval. Appreciate it.
Fantastic.
The menus are out for the California Adventure Food and Wine Festival. It actually started today, featuring items highlighting the cultures and ingredients grown in California. So it'll be a couple weeks before every stand becomes a cookie num num or a lemon soft serve kiosk. Nope, that didn't work. The Tails have returned. Tails have returned to the trains of Slinky Dog Dash at Disney's Hollywood Studios. What is it with Tails being put back on characters at Walt Disney World this year? It's a lot of that. Yeah, I heard they're not done either. The next character will be getting their tail back. Yeehaw Bob. He had a tail. You didn't know it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He broke at some point. Paper straw. Oh my God. Paper straws are starting to arrive at Joffrey's coffee and tea kiosks. The straws have a cute purple and white design with the environment in mind, and this rhymes. And they continue to reduce the use of single-use plastic items. However, you can still find single-use plastic items such as straws, lids, and Bob Iger's face at Disney Parks.